How can I be of aid? Move swiftly.
Hey, boss, don't play on that. Hey, boss, don't play on that.
Mic on.
Mic on. Alright, everything looks like it's up and running as normal, which is great to see on both of them. YouTube is delayed. That's fine. Alright, back to it. Back to what we were doing. Garbage, garbage, more garbage. Garbage. Now we know to keep every piece of currency that we have, just because it ends up being something we can convert later on. Convert into EX orbs. It's a waystone thing. Just learned that all yesterday, and it was phenomenal. We got like 140 EX from converting stuff in the currency exchange tab. I didn't know that existed. Well, I knew the currency exchange tab existed, I just didn't know how to actually do things with it until I sat there messing around with it.
Boss, stop fooling around.
Alright. I did a trial of chaos to test some things out, and it was a low level one with no ascendancy points. But I do have ones that I can do for the other trial to get ascendancy points. I'm going to try that. Alright, picked up those. Take my pre-workout. It's not pre-workout though, it's just a protein shake. Alright. Let's go identify them. Round category, you set it to POE 1, this is POE 2? I didn't know that. Category on, what, Twitch? Yeah, you're from Twitch. no idea how to set that. I'm not gonna lie. Where art thou settings?
Hey, boss, stop fooling around.
Alright, I think I fixed it. I don't know how this is so common. You're far from the only one. I mean, I don't doubt it. When you put it in, it just kind of populates things. And like on mine, I don't even see like the full title of Path of Exile unless I specifically search for it. But thank you. It should be showing Path of Exile 2 now on it. I think. So, I guess I'll keep that right there just so I know what I'm looking at anyway. It is now. Awesome, cool. Thank you very much. This is only my second day streaming POE, so it was literally only yesterday that I was streaming it. Anyway. All right.
Here to help.
Be gone.
Your eyes shut. Need a guy?
I don't know why that didn't go in there.
See you?
There we go. Put these over there. All right. Now let's go try the other trial. The other trial I think is by far harder than the one we just did. That doesn't have a waystone. My waystone's in that portal again. I hate the fact that you don't have a waystone here. Or no. What I hate more is the fact that you can't teleport to your hideout from the trial. That makes no sense to me. Alright, we are here. Which actually, I think I don't need to actually come back here for that. We are gonna attempt Act 2. Alright, let's go die in this place. And try to get our 7th and 8th point. I tried the Chaos one, and I actually got upset because I got really close to finishing it. And then the game crashed. And if you crash inside a trial, it just resets you. It puts you right back at the beginning and just said, you know what, your attempt was, fuck your attempt. Which is bullshit. The game kicked me out, and so I have to restart. We will try this one. This one's like 1,000 times longer than the other trial too. But we might get lucky and we might be able to pass it if we get a good roll of the dice here on rooms and affixes, and we don't get owned by the second level boss. We didn't lose any honor. It's a bonus. I feel like it's really loud. At least for me, it's really loud. We did reduce all of that. Maybe master your volume by a little bit more. Silver key. Less honor. I guess all of them kind of suck, to be honest, but I guess I'm gonna go with just we restore less honor, because the idea is as long as we don't lose our honor, we don't need to restore that much honor, right? It's always scary using the bell, just because I feel like walking in there, I'm gonna die to stuff. Trial completed. It'd be very kind of depressing if, like, after you killed the bosses that said trial completed, you went and fought like an ad or something and just ate away at your honor. Alright, water fountain, bronze key. We're gonna do water fountain. I don't give a damn about the keys. But the fountains can give me... Oh! I'm glad I didn't get animation locked into the lever. I guess I should check into this room. Huh? I feel like just pressing it would be better. I don't know why. Okay, this was definitely the wrong way. Oh shit. That's massive. Perfect jeweler's orb. That's my very first one. That's huge. Wow. That's going on my charge staff, but like, wow. That makes this whole thing worth it, even if I get fucked on it. I hope I don't get fucked on it, but... Okay. So we did all... It made us just kind of go around instead. Alright. We go fast. Let's see what's down here. Okay, cool. We'll save our charges here for the last second so that we can go water fountain again. Easy money. Lightning circle around him. Oh, but I don't even know what he died to. But I ain't being picky about it. Alright, more water for the vendors. The vendors have some really good stuff. I'm like, more water for the vendors. Next thing I get is vendors have 50%. less choices. All right. Little tap tappa. An 18 skill gem. I don't think all my stuff is up to 18, so that's nice. Normally you can go through this, right? Go fast. Wait for the fire. Oh shit. Fire bad. Spider bad. I'm glad you're streaming. Hi Mongo. I'm glad you're streaming again. Yep, I told you. I'm gonna try my best to get it rolling. I've in the past I've had a couple good weeks of like consistency, and then it just fell off. So now I'm just gonna hold to it. I don't need this because I'm full armor. So we're gonna try. We're gonna try our best. Me and Logan both. I'm gonna do this one just because in case I do take damage on this one or on this next thing. Oh snap! Something happened. What happened? You're awesome, Mongo. Thank you very much. That's huge. And then there's Maj. What up, Maj? We were talking about the legendary Maj all yesterday, and we were hoping you would appear. Mongo, that's awesome, though. Thank you very much. That's huge motivation for not only me, but for Logan and everybody. That's huge. Thank you very much. Now I gotta stop. I can't be distracted or I'm gonna die in this trial. But that's huge, and I appreciate it so much. Oh, shit. Speaking of dying. Oh, shit. Go away, Kate. Man, 2025 has been kicking my ass. First dealing with COVID, and now my company shuts down, so I'm jobless. Oh, damn. I'm sorry to hear that, Maj. That's crazy. Although I remember like last time we talked, it was a while ago, but you're not very happy with your job at the time, right? Obviously, nobody just wants to straight lose their job. Like, obviously, that's way worse. What is up with these Chaos Orb thingies? Wow, we got a unique too. I don't know what's up with my my whatchamacallit, my item rarity thing, because I don't have very much. But this run I've gotten some pretty good drops already. I'm sorry to hear that, Maj. It's always rough having to find a new place of business. Been there, done that, don't enjoy it. And that's currently why I'm actually at a job that I probably shouldn't be at, just because it doesn't pay me as well as it should, it should. But it's comfortable, and I don't like to typically run away from something that's comfortable. Trial. Sacred Water Fountain. Maybe I can get rid of one of these. We'll see. everything I just did right there was not worthwhile. Went in a big circle. It's, let's see, it sucks, and yes, I would be lying if I didn't say I'm a little depressed about it. Part of me is happy that I get to start something new and get paid what I deserve, 100%. That's what, like I said, last time I remember about our discussion about your job is that they weren't treating you right. And so, I'm happy that you finally get to try something different, right? You get to go out there and find something that hopefully is just a far better suit for you. But it is always still a rough time. Like, I was happy when I left Walmart. I was done working for Walmart, and I worked for Walmart for 11 years, and then but it was also, I did it for 11 years, so it was super comfortable, right? So it's kind of scary territory having to try to find something else, but I don't regret it. Mostly I don't regret it. I do get paid significantly less at the moment than I did when I worked for them. Where am I supposed to go? The work I was doing at that company, I was getting $14.75 an hour. The average, oh snap, it moved. Work I was doing in Utah is 22 to 24. I would be lying if I said I'm not hella scared trying to find somewhere new. $14.75. I mean, obviously, I live in California. $14.75 isn't even minimum wage out here, but that's, I mean, even at that, that seems relatively low. They actually just raised minimum wage to $16.50 in California. And don't let that deceive you, because it doesn't mean things are nicer out here. Things are 50 times more expensive. I've actually gotten the thought of just like having my family all move to another state, and then me stay here, work, but like live with my family and whatnot to not have to pay very much rent or anything like that, and then like be able to fully fund everything just because of the amount of money I would make over here versus over there. But yeah, I did some digging, and I guess the quality assurance agent on average makes 22 to 24 in Utah. So I'm like, well, damn. Well, that means that they were screwing you left and right there if that's what you were doing at your previous job. So, you know, it's a good thing that you are moving on. It was just meant to be at this point, right? Like, not only did they end up shutting down, but they were treating you wrong, and now it's like, okay, life is going to tell you that it's time to move on. Oh, that's a fireball. Honestly, if he listened to me, they would probably want it to be shutting down. Wow. Yeah, I can't even afford to dream of California. Don't dream of California. California's ass. There's nothing good about California other than, like, we have steady weather most of the time. That's kind of like the only good thing about California. But honestly, I like the snow, so I don't think I would even mind going somewhere else that... No! Okay, hold on. I thought I was freaking bugging out again. Is there something I can get rid of? I can get rid of that. And throw this sucker right there. Told him time and time again that sticking with just political stuff isn't going to work. We need to branch out and do research on other things, not just political. Oh, ad break? Sorry. I don't, I have it automatically doing this stuff. It's supposed to tell me when it's doing it, though. Actually, where's this at? It was, I don't even know how to add this stuff anymore. Welcome back, Maj. You don't have to sub, Maj. You are an original, and I've enjoyed your company inside the streams, and I'm happy that you're back and just hanging out. I get it. I'm down on funds too. I don't sub to anybody except for Logan. For that reason, I sub to Logan just because he's my brother, and I'm trying to help, support him to keep streaming. But I mean, at this point, he has Mongo. I can't compete with Mongo. But I definitely understand the financial burden. Why do I keep pressing that button, dude? I don't need that. I need that one, because I need to go there. And that's it for that one. There's two great things in California I dream about, you and Logan. Oh, stop it, man. Stop it. Giggles. Giggles away. Yep. Yeah, random major boon, but take X amount of damage. Nope. Gain a random minor one. Gain a random.
Charge complete.
Chest in each room without using a key. All of these are ass, so yeah, I'm not taking any of them. I was attempting to like make myself brighter so that you guys could all see me, but this red light doesn't seem to be really doing much at all. Boss room. I don't have my charges because I'm talking. I would have kept my charges if I just kept running. It's okay, this boss isn't that bad. I want to take damage from this easy boss. Alright, he's dead, but I mean, I still took a couple hundred. I should be able to get that back, but I really shouldn't have been... Should not have been that crap at that. Alright, let's see what this vendor has for me. Handful of nothing.
This will help. Let's plan.
Already started the process for the unemployment, updating my resume, and when I feel better from COVID, we'll jump back on the job hunt. Actually, like if you have unemployment through your state, I don't know how like it's regulated out there, but like unemployment here is pretty good, like to live off of. What up, foo? Mr. Maj.
Hi, Maj.
He is here.
Hello. Where's your camera?
Right there. How are you that blind? Your face was like right in front of it. I didn't realize I got that. Charms. I don't know what's up with this run, but I got some giga freaking loot luck with some of the stuff that drops. Because I'm doing this trial to try to get the ascendancy points. But like this right here, Perfect Jewelers, this is huge. What he was just talking about. He's like, 2 great things in California I dream about.
Yeah, I plan on hopefully streaming tonight, but putting the PC and stuff together right now. So.
Huge. All the pieces and parts are coming together.
Yeah. And then at some point we'll have to we'll build the other one.
Yeah, dual streaming definitely is the play for here. Because honestly, the playing like POE, I don't think this computer could handle streaming and this at the same time. Dude, that's not like, look at.
Nearly 2 full pages.
I got 3. I got freaking 3 pages of this shit. Honestly, I should probably just delete like half of this stuff. Yeah. But it actually comes in useful because like one of the big damage things that I've gained is this Herald of Ash, and it's only level 10. And
honestly, like just start making other classes and just fucking pressing all of them.
Well, yeah, I mean, ultimately you could definitely do that too. Drooling over my keyboard. Don't do that, Madge. You're gonna have to replace it. Don't screw up the replacement. Alright, let's see. I'm going to shove this right here. But that'll be cool if Logan gets his new PC built up. He's been trying to build that up for a minute now. I don't even know where to throw this stuff. I just need like an empty space until I can go back into town with it. Are you going to try to do the same kind of work, Maj? Like, do you still want to do the same, like the same environment of work? Or did you want to like try to something completely different? He got a new camera too? Oh, I didn't know that. I knew he got a giga motherboard and processor and stuff like that. My camera would probably due for an update, to be honest. It is not the most high quality thing in the world. Alright, let's see. Less sacred water, 50% increased merchant prices. Well, definitely not that one. So maybe 50% less water. Yes, I love my work. It was just the environment there that made me like, meh. Fair enough. Yeah, if you like the job, you just gotta find the proper place to go and do it. Alright, let's try not to die or lose our buffs. Buffs are huge. Keep the buffs. Oh, I don't know what that was, but it hit me. Salted orbs everywhere in this place. I'm loving it. Oh, damn it. Let's see. I enjoy monitoring people, coaching them when they needed help. Loved helping with training new hires sometimes. Miss all the complaints. Would get HR, would get from HR because the new hires would always say sweet things with how nice, kind, and how I have patience with them when they are learning. Oh, I mean, that environment of things that you're talking about is, you know, massively needed. Definitely more of that HR environment too. Yeah, I agree with Mongo. Buddy, come back over here. Daddy was talking. I didn't hear everything you said. What's up? I'm not. No, Uncle Logie is not streaming. He's in his room building a computer. I'm talking to our other friends. There's Mongo and Maj. They're typing right here. Oh, you want to say hi to them? Okay, maybe next time. When you said complaints, I was more so thinking of like that you were dealing with their complaints and you liked it. Hi, Mini Sage. Yeah, Mini Sage is a punk, and he ran that way. And I have 3 Mini Sages now, so. Those, the fickle blessing of the wind. I don't know what fickle blessing of the wind is, but it sounds interesting. Mean little monsters? Yeah, they're monsters, demons, tyrants. All of the above.
Infusion.
I'm hiding in this corner. Well, my hiding didn't work because that homie is coming after me still.
Not yet.
Trial complete.
Swift magnificence.
Go ahead and pick up all this Gucci stuff. Wish Logan could stream on his phone so we can watch him build. Build what? I mean, that's not actually a bad idea. I don't think he knows how to set up like the actual stream from his phone, though. It wouldn't be a bad idea for him to stream him building his PC, though. Oh, it's building his PC is what he's doing. He's working on building it up. Emrys, stop roaring over there, dude. Logan, they want you to stream building your PC. Come do it right here and I'll just turn the camera around. They can watch you do it. He can go into voice chat and Discord and stream it. He doesn't have a computer. He's rebuilding his computer. Oh, on his phone. Oh, that's true. Technically, you could stream it. You could stream it to them. You're just going to stream it to like a streaming platform.
Yeah. Hi, Mongo.
Enter into a thing.
Make sure you don't turn it too much. I want to see both.
Well, I did give myself more space back here in my little streaming corner, but he definitely could not build a PC behind me. Like, he'd be very squished over there. Doing the sacred water one. Enjoy your build. Don't screw it up. Find the exit. I'm not the biggest fan of the find the exit ones. I'm just saying for Mash. We are not that overall savvy with our streaming content, or how to stream the content anyway, I guess you could say. We are barely figuring out how to just do it on our computers. Are you guys gonna wake up right now, or? I think they wake up when I come back. All that extreme precision right there. Oh, I got hit. Go. I got a lot of thirst to make up for. Mash is going through withdrawals. I guarantee that once Logan finishes up his computer, he is going to want to stream like a madman. Oh, that is bouncing fireballs. Bouncing fireballs bad. Yeah, that person didn't die that fast. Alright, that wasn't that bad. Hopefully everything works out and his computer will actually handle all the games that he wants to play. And then we're going to look at like doing what I have, because I have a dual setup. So I have my stream is being powered by one PC, my older PC, and then the game is what's being run off of my new laptop. And so hopefully we can get him to where he can actually do everything he wants to do. Gain a minor affliction when you go to a shrine. We're gonna go to that one. Good. Logan is Madge's thirst trap. Good, good. Oh, what did he get? Like what do you mean? Computer-wise? And got a job now, so might be able to stay up for his late-ass streams. His streams are super late, and that's like half the time I'm like lurking, and I just leave his stuff on because of the fact that he's so damn late, and I'm like, I gotta go to bed. I work in the morning. I don't want to go to work in the morning. I have to go to work in the morning. I'd love to stay home and stream all day. Oh, the fact that this wall LOS's me. No mana. And I definitely had some lag issue. Whoa, that's a fireball. Oh, whatever's happening is hitting me. I don't like it. Oh, the fireballs are still very fast, and they're very chasing me.
Magnificence.
Okay. Wow. Yes, it sucks so bad. Literally have the gym early and then work all day. He stays up like a crackhead. Yes, he does. Very much so. But he works late in the afternoon, so I guess it kind of works out for his scheduling to do that. Also, honestly, it is probably a reasonably good time for him to stream just because there's a lot less streamers on during his time frame. So there's a lot more chance for him to have the opportunity of other people actually watching him. We still need to work on branding him more out there, or networking him more out there, so that he can get more people to follow his thing, so you can give more subs out to people. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've given a sub to almost every single person that follows his channel, which is crazy. And the crazier thing is, and the unfortunate portion of some of that is the fact that a lot of those are those like those scam bots. They're not even bots, but the scam people. They're like, oh, I'm gonna follow you, and like, oh, hey, would you like me to get you 1 billion followers for the low price of your soul? True. Currently level 14 on a warlock on hardcore. With what? Hardcore WoW? Right, at least make it to where it goes to real people, freaking Twitch. Well, she gift a sub to pretty much everybody, including the bots, so I'm pretty sure all the real people got it, but Logan doesn't have enough people following him to give it to actual real people. We need to work on his YouTube. YouTube is really, like, when I was doing really well and consistently, the majority of my stuff that I got, like content, was people that were coming from like YouTube to watch my stream, and I feel like he would boost quite rapidly if we were to actually get him to put some content on his YouTube. So we are going to work on that once we get like a steady flow of streaming going. That's the next thing on the list, is to get us back up and running with all of that. Ooh, there's a whole bunch. Monsters deal 20% less damage. That's pretty huge. I don't know if that counts the bosses, but I'm gonna buy it anyway. And then movement speed is massive.
Always onwards.
Traps are slower is actually kind of a big one too, but I think I can deal with the traps as long as we don't speed up the traps. Trying to restore honor, that's good. We have some missing honor. Defeat the rituals. This is the easiest one of these things, because and this is a boss one though. Still probably the easiest ones.
Ritual has been disrupted.
It is done. Pathfinder coat. I do have room for it. It's just this one fucking thing in the way. Yeah, hardcore WoW. I love WoW Classic in general. I replayed all of Classic WoW when it first came out. I am a huge fan of it. I did play back in original vanilla, which just means I'm old, is what that actually means. I did play original vanilla shortly before Burning Crusade came out. I didn't play it right when it came out because I was younger and my parents didn't want to buy it. But I did enjoy doing a Classic again, but it is very, very, very grindy. And hardcore, I would just be super safe with everything all the time. I am good on honor, actually, so I'm going to go to more water fountain. Exalted orbs, give me them. That was a quick kill. I like it. Is there another baddie up here? Nope, no baddie.
I carry few possessions. I don't have room.
I carry few possessions. Because we can put all of this down over here. And then put like that up there. We actually just might legit be out of room to do stuff, maybe. Our organizational skills. Let's show them off real quick. Move that over there, and this over there, this one down here, bam. I think I can actually put that in there now. No. Oh, I don't need that rune. There. Organizational skills, bam. Fully compact, beautiful. Very. Like, God, the grind is unreal. The grind is extremely unreal, and the fact that you're going to be, like, super cautious even further about the grind is crazy, because like before it's like, okay, let me at least pull these things and I'll try it out. If I die, I die, right? And now it's like more so, well, it's like you can't just do that anymore. Alright, I'm gonna range that because I know you do this fire thing that I don't like. And then instantly dead.
Great challenge overcome.
I can't grab anything.
Possessions.
And I don't know if I can portal to town and not screw this up. I'm super fast. I love this buff. I love going fast. Gotta go fast. This boss is the boss that is my all-time nemesis at the moment. I get damaged way too much by this guy. Or these guys. There's two of them. Ah, fuck them. I got both of them. I learned the last time I did this that like if you kill one of them before the other one, he like charges up and then he full heals himself and then you have to fight him solo again, which ended up killing me. I'm so fast.
I shall aid you.
Got my blueberry now, so I feel a little safer. Your blueberry? What do you mean by blueberry? Oh, you got your warlock. You're talking about your tank. Your void walker. Gotcha, blueberry. Took me a second to put one, you know, put them together.
You will succeed.
Void walkers are Giga Chads. At least back then. I really wanted to play a warlock back in Shadowlands, but Shadowlands, your pets were freaking squishy as hell, and I did not enjoy that at all. Your pet being super squishy, even the Void Walker, Fell Hunter, all of them were just super, or Felguard, were super freaking squishy, and it was so annoying. But the great thing about Warcraft, even if you don't have a job, is that it's relatively inexpensive, you know, fun times, so... Bruh, pets are like gods in Classic. Yeah, Classic pets are very, very strong. Very, very tanky. And also back in Classic, pets were able to taunt bosses. So like you could eventually get to the point where you just straight up solo stuff by yourself. And you didn't need a tank. Which is crazy. Ring. Whatever. Charm. And then, level up gems. And the rest of this, I just need to throw in something. I got so many of these things. You have to purchase them too. I got free currency from doing the beta. Or the early release, early access, but holy crap. I need spice. Generally, you don't need to do all that. And then how many? I got 1 bronze, which is trash, and gold. Okay, none of that's great. Now on retail, it's like they can't hold aggro anymore, and shit looks at them and they die. Yeah, like I understand, like as far as retail, like they wanted to reduce the fact that like your pet could just sit there and tank and instantly live anything and you'd be free and clear, because it just made the class far too overpowered. But at the same time, like if you're doing solo content, your Void Walker should be able to withstand the damage of 5 things, or you should have something that like maybe you put out less dot damage but a percentage of your dots heal your pet. Like, they never really did something like that. You had health funnel and stuff that you could heal your pet manually. But all of that was like, instead of doing damage, I'm going to hopefully heal my pet more than the ads could damage him. And hopefully his damage alone can kill them, because if not, I'm just going to constantly heal him. And it's like, it doesn't work. You are cursed with enfeeble. You gain an affliction, gain an additional random minor affliction. I'm going to go with enfeeble because I'm really fast. I don't want the enfeeble, but I'm already fast, so I guess I can lose some enfeeble. It's only what the hell? Oh, actually, that was the right one. I don't do any curse damage. I thought enfeeble was slowing me down, and it's not. This one's super easy. You can just kill these portal dudes. They don't do very much at all. Deads. Gonzo. I'm so fast. Oh. I got hit by something, which is not great, but it's alright. Let's see. Oh, that would have been good if I had enough for it. I don't have enough for it, though. Gold key, road shine for honor. Let's go ahead and do the honor one, because I have a little bit of honor that I'm missing. Find the exit. Ah, damn it. These bomb things hurt a lot. This is jump scare territory. There's a big ass worm that can like jump up and try to attack you. Build them through the wall real quick. That way when I open it up, I don't have to worry about it. This one's tricky too, because it's stupid freaking... Nice. Nice, nice. We got that. Silver key. I'll take a free silver key any day. Alright, there's the exit. That's not so bad. There we go, get some honor back. I think we get all of our honor back with this too. Huge. Not be slow. Okay, well, it was huge, but they get a buff. That kind of sucks. Waiting for the worm. I was too fast. I'm super fast right now. I have a movement speed on that the worm goes away. But you will see the jump scare worm possibly in this area right here too. He freaked me out when he first popped up. I really shouldn't have been waiting. See that fucker? I wasn't prepared for them at all the very first time I did this, and they scared the shit out of me. See? They just keep fucking going after you. And there's another worm that's right there in the ground that's gonna come after me. Like, this is a speed trial, so I have to kind of just, like, ignore stuff until that right there happens, and now I can, like, go around and kill this stuff, or attempt to kill this stuff. Yeah, see, oh damn, that's, I told you, I wasn't lying. Fucking worms, dude. Bronze key. Shrine. That bestows, I don't know what the fickle blessing is. Oh, this might be a worm. There's another jump scare worm. Why are all of my rares always a freaking Naga chick? I call them Nagas. I have no idea what they're called in this game, but I mean, they're straight up like Naga. Well, they're snake people. I guess they're not exactly Nagas. There we go. Nice and nice. Nice, nice. Screw you, worm. Wait, don't make with you. Hold on, I want to show Squishy to the people.
Oh, he's talking. He wants to say hi.
Look at Madge. Mongo, I don't know if you're still there. Look at my baby.
Showing the
Oh,
buddy.
yeah. He's so squishy. Look at my squishy. Bestow the squishiness. See the squishy? Look at that squishy.
Silent, say hi.
Say hi. You can wave
To who?
to the screen. Say hi. Look at my squishy. He's so squishy. Squishy kind of smells.
Huh? He smells?
Did you just change him? No? Mwah. Yeah,
But
yeah,
do
we
you feel him though?
Hmm?
Feel him?
If his thing is fine, like yeah, he feels a little warm, but here.
Are you stinky?
So cute. And, oh, of course, an ad. Sorry, Madge.
No, he doesn't stink.
It happens to the best of us. What was this thing supposed to be? I don't know. Ritual. Oh, and it's boss ritual again.
Disrupted. Relish your mortality.
You have no evasion. Oh, I'm gonna have to go with that one. I can't do no evasion. Evasion's a huge part of my defensive capability. Find the exit. Okay, there's a door.
Honey,
Yeah. Yeah. It's somewhere over in this general vicinity.
oi. Oh, you see the TV?
Lightning bed, lightning bed. We made it.
No escape.
Ouch, that hurt, Silas. Buddy,
Okay. Now,
need to do my babies, that's it.
I don't know where it's at, honey.
It's in front of you.
Oh, I didn't even realize I had that over there. Here. I did turn it on so that I could
Is it on?
bolster the forces.
How come you can't see? It's
I don't know. I press play or something on it. It's fine. Just do what you do. Do your dailies on your game. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We go fast. Come on. Trial complete. Alright. Let's get a gold key. And then I don't get to pick these, but I'm going to do ritual, I guess. Oh, that's a Giga Boss. Giga Boss down. That one's relatively simple. There we go. Alright. We gotta fight the scorpion.
Beware the scorpion sting.
Die. Yeah. Easy money. We retained a good chunk of our stuff. We did take a little bit of damage. A little bit of damage. But that's, I would say that that is a success right there. Alright, let's, where, this one there right here. Sacred water found on this floor is doubled. I'm gonna just restore some honor. And then let's go ahead and put these in there. Waystone, tier 11 one. There. Jewels. It's kind of a neat looking like hammer thing. It's called a maul, but it's definitely like a hammer. Throw that in there, and then we will get it back at the end. We have 2 bronze. And then we have gold. Ooh. I don't know what that one does. And then just gold. Alright, so jump back over here. I wonder what that silk robe's gonna do. I'm assuming something more Sork build-ish is what it kind of looks like. Alright, come over here, buds. So you can come say goodnight so you guys can go to bed. So daddy can stream in peace.
He's not happy. This has been all day.
Night night, my buddies. I did not night. I love you.
All day.
Beso. Love you. Go put those away. Give me a hug. Love you.
Love you too.
Sweet dreams.
Erica, sweet.
Jaden, come give me a hug, buddy. What? No, I never sleep over here. Yeah, I will. Later. Come give me a hug, bud. And say night-night. Night-night, my buddies. Love you. Hope you feel better. Freedom? There's no way the ads were that long. There's no way. Right? Freedom from what? The ads? Because if the ads were that long, I screwed something majorly up on this stuff. I set it to where it like does a pre-roll because like it changes you from getting 30% of revenue to 55%. But there's obviously some things I gotta check on the stuff. Oh no, I mean from the kids. In a moment. Normally when we send them to bed, it takes about 30-40 minutes for them to actually stay in the bedroom. So we'll see how all of that actually fares. Alright, test of time. This is the last one. If we can pass all the stages of test of time, it will reach our ultimate goal of getting our last 2 ascendancy points. Number 7, number 8. That is our goal. I've never even seen the last boss of this one because I end up dying before I get there. So, we gotta lock in. And now I can't see anything. You're not always taken to the room we select. Afflictions are unknown on the trial map. That kind of sucks. Monsters, 25% attack, cast, and movement speed. I mean, I guess I'm going to kind of take this because I don't want to just be taken to a random room and I don't want to not be able to see the bad shit. So, we're going to go with that. Oh, we gotta go fast. Oh damn, I thought we were done. I think I gotta go this way. Damn, still not done. What the shit? There we go. Oh, and I got a level up? Hell yeah. Alright, let's go finish off some of the mobs. It pauses it when I go into this. Let us see what we want to place. We want to place something kind of relatively quick. I guess I'm just going to go with some more elemental damage for the time being, and I can sort out where I actually want to put that later. There we go, in we go. Sacred water.
Your mortality.
I'm gonna go with ritual because it's generally easier. These ones seem to be kind of buffed up in the time area.
No escape.
That one really wasn't. I kind of feel like maybe it would be a good idea to actually put my electrocute build back on for stuff like this, for the bosses, just because it's safer. For bosses specifically, because I can electrocute them relatively fast. Why am I not pressing buttons? Press the buttons! I don't like these guys. These guys suck.
The ritual has been disrupted.
Do I... Okay, and I even have a key to do that. I didn't know that was part of the thing. It's all good though. Do the chalice. Easy. Kind of. I don't think my bell is close enough to this guy. Oh, that's bad. Oh shit. His fire thing is so ass. I took so much damage. It's not good. It's not fair and good at the moment. I hope we get like a honor restoring thing at some point. Choose a pledge. Gain a random boon. Gain a random. Okay, that's not helpful. 30% increase effect of your non-unique relics. Traps are slower. This one's dumb. Traps are slower. And then traps are faster is the bad version of this. That's dumb. This one right here is actually gain a random minor affliction for the 30% increase on my stuff. I think that's pretty good. I don't even know what I got. I have a crap ton of these things. Hungry Fangs. Monsters remove 5% of your life, mana, and energy on hit. I cannot get hit from them then. That sucks. 30% more damage. Merchants 50%. Less choice. We're gonna go with this one. It's the only one that allows us to not get anything that tries to kill us. Defeat the ritual casters. do feel like everything is getting rather strong in here. Like it's not dying as fast as it generally does. Like that took a little bit longer. That one didn't.
The ritual has been disrupted. A moment of respite.
Chalice trial. Fire bad. Fire very bad. I'm just gonna walk over here until that dude's done. Yeah, I don't like that guy. Not a fan. And I am taking so much damage. I'm gonna get to this last boss and have no freaking honor. Oh, I'm not done. Honor is accumulation of your life and your shield. If you run out of honor, you lose. So you can either die or run out of honor and you lose. The objective is to try not to get hit by anything throughout the entire encounter. That way you can beat it, right? And there's some minor ways to get some of it back through some fountains and stuff that you can select. But ultimately, if you take enough damage to deplete this, then you lost. This is the farthest I've ever gotten in this trial thing. The last boss is right there. Ritual, Gauntlet Trial. Ritual. Yeah, so like taking damage is just a no-no. Like I can't take, I need to try not to take any freaking damage going forward from here. And I need to hope that one of these rooms give me some honor back. Okay, that one's done. I mean, there's a good chance I don't beat this, just I've never fought the last boss. Escape, Chalice, Gauntlet. I feel like Escape one might be the one where I take the least amount of damage, maybe. Oh, I said that and then I instantly took so much damage right there. Oh, fuck me. Oh, I'm so fucked for this last boss fight. I'm so screwed. Fuck. I was doing relatively good up until this last one right here.
An oasis.
Sacred water doesn't fucking matter if I'm gonna fight this boss next.
This battle is out.
Alright. I kinda wanna look up the boss fight. Like, going into it solo is great and all with, like, no warning, but at the same time, like, it's not easy to get to this point of this thing, and it takes a lot of time. So... Ryo... Alright, let's listen to this.
Hi guys, Asmo here, and today I'm gonna share with you how I defeated Zarok the Temporal, which is the fourth and last boss in the Trial of Sekemas, because
This
I
guy's
tried
taking
twice.
so much
The
damage.
first time I failed, and the second time after making a lot of adjustments to the build, a lot of changes to the Grenadier Mercenary build to specifically target this fight, it was much easier. So I'm gonna share this with you so that you can do it yourself. I know a lot of people are playing Mercenary, especially the Grenadier builds, and they can have some difficulty with bosses, especially with the setup that people are running most commonly, which is like a high evasion based, not that much armor. So I'm gonna share with you the changes that I made first so that you know how to tackle it. The first thing that I did...
I mean, I said no guides in my thing, like... So maybe I shouldn't? The guides I meant like guides for builds, not guides for bosses, but...
Our sacred
Fuck it.
duty.
We're gonna attempt this.
Rage against the shackles of fate, if you so desire.
Fury unleashed!
There can be no escape.
This guy's taking like no damage from me.
Rid yourself of your delusions. There can be no escape. Rid yourself of your delusions.
This guy takes like no damage.
There can be no escape. Rid yourself
Oh shit.
of your delusions. Your fate binds you.
Oh. Oh, I'm so screwed. God damn it. So like, he's resistant to all damage. Cause holy crap, he wasn't taking any damage from me. I got frozen twice there. If I would have just not gotten frozen one of those times, I would have been able to at least continue the fight. This is one of those times where I'm like, I need a drink. I'm gonna take a protein drink. still one of those times where I'm like, fuck, I needed a drink. I definitely feel like I don't do any damage to this guy. How would I even go about changing things for that? Like, does he just, like, does he have a phase where he takes more damage? Because, like, I think I even have, like, a buff on me that gives me more damage. No, maybe I don't have that one in this one. I know that there's like a... Oh, no, you and your minions deal 50% more damage. So I was doing that little of damage while having 50% more damage than I generally would. That's crazy. What the hell do you do? That trial is just so damn long. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, I know it's the nature of a game, but holy shit. Get those cufflinks. Get some of the stuff back so we can go and find out what it is. I want to find out what that is. Silk robe. And I can put that in there. Put those in there. Alright. That's disappointing. But we didn't look at the guide. We were true to our word. We didn't look at the guide. I was extremely tempted to. Because when I said guide, I meant like build guide, but fuck it. We don't look at the guide for the boss either. Let's talk to this chick. Nope. 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 Spirit and fire res on it. No one's gonna want it because the freaking evasion didn't get a high thing on it. What's this one? 38% to fire damage, 40% reduce ignite duration on you, 40% of physical damage taken as fire damage, 25 to 35 thorn damage. That's actually not great at all. I think I actually have these already. 100% of fire damage converted to cold damage. I do think that I have these already, and they're not something that I would currently use, because monks don't do a lot of fire damage. I do fire damage to a degree, because fire is actually what causes me to shock things right now. Because I'm using 3 dragons. I love this thing so far. It's been working out great for me. I say that, but then I did like no damage to the last boss. That's pretty good. Strength, fire, and cold resistance. It's almost as good as the one I'm wearing. It's offset from what I need, but that's still a very, very good belt, in my opinion. So we're gonna keep the belt. Probably gonna get rid of these, but I'm gonna check with my other inventory and see if I have anything else. That one can go away, and that one can go away too. Nobody wants boots that don't have movement speed on it, so that stuff can go away. I don't need that either.
I will tell your tale.
There. And then Waystone. We have level gems. And then 14 that has it. Yeah, I don't think I have this but I don't think I'll ever use it, so I'm probably gonna get rid of it. No resistances. This one right here we can put a thing on though. And see what else it comes out with. Nope. If that would have been honor resistance, it would have been huge. And I know you can re-roll them, but I have a billion of these things already. So I'm probably just going to disenchant all of those. And then let's look for these. Yeah, I do have some. 16, 15, 10, 100. So this one is better. To a degree. 16, 15, 10, 16. So 16 intelligence, 10 fire. 15 fire, 16, 15, 10. If you're gonna wear a unique, it's actually nice to have resistances on it, because the armor stats are giga ass. So I think that it's good to have resistances on it. The intelligence would be nice on this. Once again, I don't know if I'll ever use it, but I think I'm gonna keep the one I have. I'll throw that one over there. And then this one, I'd probably high sell it. I don't know what to actually sell for. I need to get that little like app thing that people have, because I'm just shooting in the dark with some of this stuff. It's a really good one. I want to say I paid somewhere around like 30 exalts for mine, so maybe 25 of them. I 100% could have gotten ripped off for mine too. Okay. Let's go ahead and fill up with all this other stuff that needs to be identified.
Quickly.
Here, let's just go to our... Go to a little hideout, that way we can do this a little bit faster, because everybody's just standing right next to each other.
What can I do for you?
Get rid of all of these things. Don't need it, don't need it, don't need it. Don't need it. All the boots have really high item rarities on them, but they don't have speed.
Time is not on our side.
This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And then there was... I know I shoved one in one of these things that it didn't belong in. There we go.
Yes, greetings.
I'm not going to use the merchant one. I already have this. Already have that. And that. This was the one I was curious about. Adds 8 to 12 physical damage, 11% increased attack speed. Like, I don't know how you would make a weapon like this work with such low damage on it initially. Like, I don't think that would ever work. All your stuff scales off the damage on your weapon. For most stuff. I don't know everything, but for a lot of stuff it does. There you go. Plus 5 to level to all melee skills is pretty huge. Double physicals on there. Light radius thing is super ass. The rest of that's not bad. I could probably sell that for a decent price. But like, you got to think quality going up. Plus, you have 2 sockets on it that are gonna increase all of that physical damage more. So that's not horrible. I mean, that's not a crit hit chance, but. And then light resistance on that one.
Time is not on our side.
Let's go to number 1. Throw all that back in there. And then let's see, it was this one. Grab these 2. And then let's go back to 14. I'm going to put this staff down here with the other potential things that could sell better and or roll stuff if If I ever got rich enough to try to do crafting in this game.
What can I do for you?
Nope. And nope.
Time is not on our side.
Okay. Now, we did get a... Oh, I mean, I can take that so I can identify it. Need to identify that one too. Oh, we're not done. Damn it. There... Where is it at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? You're right there. The Giga Perfect Jeweler's Orb. We gotta figure out which one we're gonna put on it. Pretty sure I know where I'm gonna put it, but we'll see. Buy or sell items. No, I don't know why I'm even reading that. Nope, that's bad. 918 evasion base. Plus 245 to evasion rating. And then 41%. The 41% is not the greatest, but plus 245 is. Yeah, that's a T12. Wow. We might keep that. And then that can go away. I like the 50% faster start on the thing, but energy shield, there's nothing there. No speed. Honor restored. Trash. 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 And then we're going to keep all the jewels no matter what. But let's take a look. Chaos damage. Minions have 7. Okay. Recharge. 4% increased attack speed. Oh, with crossbows. That's actually the start of a very good one for a crossbow. Attack speed is huge.
I'll be here, waiting.
Alright, jewels. Let's throw that in there. That's trash. This one right here, though, I think is relatively good. I don't have a spot for it. I can put this in this one if I had a spot for it. No one's gonna want to buy this thing either. I don't even know why I put this over here. But there we have a spot for this. And now we have to guess again what we're going to put it for. It's 918, so it has to be reasonably okay. For anybody that wants evasion, just purely evasion, which I think is just like Ranger, maybe? Exact price. Exalted orbs. Fucking 20. No idea if that's a good thing for it or not. That's garbage. Waste stone. Ring. Ring and amulet. We're gonna put that in there. Trash these real quick. I'm just gonna sell them. Alright, now we gotta decide which one of our abilities gets this. Now, I think that the default always has to be Charge Staff. Charge Staff is my main damaging ability as far as, like, what I'm hitting stuff with. And so giving it more is great, but, like, what would you put the more in there with, right? So, like, right now I have 50% increased critical hit chance against immobilized enemies. I'm freezing targets all the time. And when I do my electrocution build, I'm electrocuting and freezing them, which is great because the electrocution... My shock doesn't come from lightning. my shock comes from fire damage. So having my lightning damage, because my lightning damage does frost, and it does frost anyway because it's converting the shock to it. So it technically doesn't lose shock if I put electrocute on it, which is a really cool interaction between the helmet and charge staff, because you can put the two things that like giga buff your electricity, but you do have to go down a path for electricity too, so it's kind of like a give and take. But I don't see a reason why I shouldn't actually do that if I can, so maybe I'll do that. And then I was wondering if skill used, for this one right here, it says skill used recently. Now, all my heralds, I have all 3 elemental type of heralds, right? I have Herald of Ash, Herald of Thunder, and Herald of Ice, compounding with my helmet to do opposite versions of what it's supposed to do, but they all do them. So, do these count as skills when they go off? That increases the damage of this one. I want to say that they should and or do, but I don't know. And then I have Elemental Conflux, which buff grants 67% more damage with the affected element. I don't know if this is actually worth it over like the crit one or the freeze one. Both of those are really good. Freeze one actually generally happens a little bit more than the other one does. Why am I frozen? Error. Failed to create source for text. And we're crashing out. It is gone. There it goes. Alright, let's go back into our lovely Steam. Rip. It happens. That's POE is not it's not a fully stable game. And the fact that there are times where you end up disconnecting or it freezes and you're in the middle of a trial or something, there's no way to get back to it, is just super bad. I do use my lightning wave thing quite a bit. I use it to not only start gaining my charges, but then I use it when I'm like in a rut where I need to hit a lot of things very quickly. I don't know why I pressed U on that instead. Alright, so before I would like to put my electricity build back together with it, just because it is very good for bosses, and that's this one over here. So I need 4 points in order to do that. I did just put a whole bunch of points into like attack damage, this one and this one over here. I did put the newest point that I got into that. That's 1. I need 4 points in order to do electrocution, because you need the build up. And this is like the only thing that gives you electrocution build up. It does give you lightning damage as well, but the build up is huge. And then you put the 2 skill supports in there and you just electrocute everything, and everything doesn't have very good resistance to being electrocuted. So pretty good. And I need 4 points, so I have to lose one of these 2. This one, generally it's 30, it's not 50, so 30, 40, and 50. So it's 50, 34, 44. So this is 44, and it's always constant. This one is 50. It's not always constant because if you start going lower, but if you go lower, you get more technically. I don't generally get to low life though, because if you're at 35% of your health, you're pretty much just dead. So maybe I keep this side since there is technically more. I don't really care for the blind. And this actually gives me even more points because I don't need that one or this one. Or this one. Why is that missing? See, this is the thing that confuses me sometimes too. So I went through and I did a build that I changed up a couple of my nodes, and it definitely changed some of them back. And it's done this a couple times to me in the game because I took off the shock because I didn't need it because I have this one over here going to it. I took off the shock chance because I didn't really need the shock chance, and I put it over here just because the gain extra damage is huge. You gain 5% of damage as extra cold damage. The extra part of that is big because like these ones down here also say the same thing. I don't know why that went away though. But now we at least have our points to get our electrocution back. Those are huge. I do have my 3 points now. And I can go for more attack speed. Which is pretty much just gives you the 7 attack speed. 6% increased attack speed if you've been hit, so you get faster as you actually take damage. I do want to do more crit damage. Or crit hit chance. I did take this one away before. So many decisions. It really boils down to, though, do I want to continue using Elemental Conflux? Because I use all of the elements, so it buffs all the elements. It buffs them at random, though, so there is a slight downside to the randomness of it. It is by 67%, but it's 67% of that damage type, not all of my damage. Versus I could have something that just increases like the overall aspects of what I do, or I could just be super tanky, because I could get rid of Elemental Conflux, get 100 of my spirit back, and gain other abilities. Well, I can only gain really one other ability, but I can use all the other support gems that have that in it as well. I'm kind of concerned because I did fuck all damage to that boss. Like, when I'm mapping, it seems fine. When I'm doing the bosses and maps, my damage seems fine. It's not like the strongest, most obscene thing, but it seems fine. But that boss, I did like nothing to. And then I don't know if this down here, so if this one right here relies on crit. So having a crit build where this was crit and then the cast on crit were all very good. Cast on crit with Comet Storm was huge. I know that there's a lot of people, though, that are using cast on crit with like the Eye of Winter thing because it gives you more chance to crit on the boss itself when it casts. So as soon as it casts off, it like gives you more chance to crit on the boss, which then just builds up more of your cast on crit. Like, this is a big one, but this is 4 points to get there. I did used to have this as well for infinite mana. My mana is reasonably good. There are times where I do end up having to like press it if I'm using a lot of like my Storm Wave instead of actually using my Tempest Flurry. Tempest Flurry should be my main spender. Same thing with Flicker. Flicker eats up a ton of mana when you use it. We are losing a lot of attack damage, so I kind of want to compensate that with putting it into more damage. Really? Are you done? No, pal. You brought an ice cream and you didn't bring me one?
Yeah, you're trying to lose weight. And you can't eat after midnight or whatever. Whatever the fuck it is. Oh, I dropped the nuts.
I got some nuts for you, bitch.
No, I'm pretty sure your wife has those. Not the point, though.
She does not.
What's going on? What are you doing?
Mic off.
Help
Mic
me
on.
decide.
Do it.
You don't know what I'm doing.
I know.
Anyway, so I have the perfect gym thing that allows me to have 5 skill points on a thing, right?
5 support gems.
5 support gems on a skill.
Uh-huh.
I'm 99% sure I'm going to put it on the charge staff because that's what I hit shit with.
Yeah.
You know, the majority of the time anyway. Now, one of the big synergies between my helmet and the fact that my lightning damage doesn't do shock, it does cold, is that I can also have it do electrocute while it's doing cold and it doesn't counteract itself, right? I've told you about that in the past. In order to do that, I had to put points back in here for electrocution buildup. Because if you don't have the buildup, it really doesn't do it. But with the buildup, this is literally the only like electrocution buildup in this fucking tree too. But I'm already down here, so it only cost me 4 points to get there. That's fine. The thing is it had me take away some of these nodes down here, which are attack damage, that I just put in. I just barely put them in previously. So my question is, where do I go into it now? Do I go into... Okay, well, I guess I got to backtrack here. Okay. So, this thing right here, I told you about this last time, right?
Yep.
It's the thing that I get a buff that lasts for like 6 seconds, and then it swaps between all of the elements. I do all of the elements in damage.
Yep.
I'm a full elementalist type build. So it's randomly buffing those elemental types. Lightning's still my strongest, cold second, fire is dead last. Fire does good ignite damage, but the ignite's not actually based off of the fire damage you do. It's based off the health of the enemies you overkill, which is what makes it strong just to have it in general. My question is, should I get rid of this and go back to my crit,
No.
my cast on crit? Because Eye of Winter is a huge cast on crit thing that a lot of people are using. But remember when I showed you my Giga Spammy Comet thing?
Yeah.
That was really cool too, full boss damage. I got to the last boss on the Trial of Secamus, which takes fucking forever to get there. But I got all the way to last boss. I did no damage to that boss. Like, the only time I've ever seen myself not do decent damage to a boss in this game. I did no boss damage to that. And, like, I was at least alive for a good, like, minute and a half on that boss fight. He still kicked my ass. First time I saw the fight. But I did no damage to said boss. So, also, the percentage of damage things are very finicky where they don't actually make you lose as much damage as you think you would. So, right now, well, it's hard to see because it's, like, technically that everything is frozen.
Yeah.
So if I get out of this, sure, we'll say yes. It's on fire, so let's wait for it to go to thunder or lightning. That's ice. It's gonna go fire. Give me lightning. It's gonna go fire again. Give me lightning. Okay, and that's not what I want to do. I need to do...
Okay, everything's paused.
Okay, everything is paused, technically. And so, if you come up here and you look at, like, Tempest Flurry, right? Tempest Flurry, 27,660 damage. Most of my damage is on hit
Charge
effects.
complete.
So, like, this is very low in comparison to a lot of things, but this damage number technically doesn't mean anything because I have things like this right here where 36% increased damage if you dealt crit, 30% increased elemental damage if you chilled an enemy, 30% for if you've ignited, and then I have these ones over here as well where 20% increased damage if you critted, all that kind of crap. So you do a lot more than just this. It gets up to like 50, 60K or something like that, which isn't extremely high because people are doing like fucking. There's people that have this stuff like over 1 million on the paper. Anyway, so we're at 27,600 with lightning. If I take off this, it goes to that, which is a pretty substantial decrease. It was what, 27,000?
Yeah.
So it was 27,000. Now it's 18,000. Okay, and that's just the base damage of it. So that's how much it's increasing that skill by when you utilize it. It's the affected element though, so it's anything of that element type also gets buffed while it's buffed.
Yeah.
So it's not just like obviously the skills. All my skills are lightning, except for one of them, which is the bell. Technically, the bell's not technically lightning. It's all of the elements because the bell soaks up whatever element you use on it and kind of uses it in its shockwaves, which is why it's phenomenal for pretty much every single build. So elemental conflicts, I could take this off and I could go with the crit, or I could take it off and I could go with the freeze one, which is really good for clearing shit, not great for bosses.
I will say the crit is just universally good overall.
Well, so the crit also compounds with things. So like right now I'm using this, which is the crit one we talked about, and the more I crit, the more this goes off.
Yeah.
For whatever fucking reason, though, I found out that my mana issue was due to this damn ability. When this damn ability goes off, apparently it spends mana on whatever spell it's using.
Oh.
If you crit a lot, it just eats your mana.
I will say that some of the best builds I've seen with Monk
Have to like cast on crit or something.
that are just absolutely obliterating things have mana issues no matter what.
Yeah. Well, that's mana. I've solved my mana issue several times at this point. But when I take this off and I go into my other damaging things on the side, I have infinite mana.
Yeah.
You know, I have very good mana regeneration right now because of rings and stuff that I did to get to 75 resistance. I made sure I had mana regen on it, like a high mana regen. And so, like, I only have 836 mana, and I generate like 100 mana a second.
That's really good.
And then I have, like, my main ability only costs 28 mana because I've reduced it.
Yeah.
Pretty substantially. The other one's fucking, that's 100.
Come here.
Stormwave costs 100 mana and Flicker is 194 mana, but my main one is Tempest Flurry and it's only 28. So like if I'm using this infinitely, I can press it as much as I fucking want. Unless I get giga amounts of crits. So my thing is, should I just fully invest into crit?
I think going hardcore into crit would solve a lot of single target damage. Because again, it's just universal overall. So if you crit a boss, it's just gonna fucking hurt. So.
Well, I would hope it would hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
But my crits chain a lot. Like I said, like
exactly.
I have a lot of nodes and stuff currently because of the fact that I did go deeper into crit because I went over here to this stuff too.
You know, that Tempest thing or whatever that shoots out.
This thing?
No, the other one.
My charge?
The talent that you got.
Oh, this one right here, the elemental expression.
Shoots out. That also procs shit too, you know. Yeah, when like it does elemental damage in a sense.
Well, it does elemental damage, but it doesn't crit. And it can't generate off itself. Remember
Yeah, which is fine.
It can't generate it off itself.
If you go full crit, you don't need it to generate off itself. You're fucking shooting them out anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't generate off itself. Oh, I guess that's a question too. So I put this on it. Where is it at? Supported skill deals 30% more damage with hits and ailments. But supported skill cannot critically hit. Since I can't crit to make it work itself out, or to proc itself, I was like, well, that's a pretty good thing, because it does a lot of ailments, because it does all 3 different types of damage.
Yeah.
And then it's 30% increased damage on top of it.
Which is good.
Which I thought that's a pretty good one for that. I do think I probably need to take off Scatter. This one.
Yeah.
Just because it's reducing the damage of... my ice mainly. It's the ice wave one that it reduces if I take this. So ice wave right now is 256.
I think going into heavy crit could be good. I think it's definitely one of the better builds I've seen going on.
so many hard decisions. It is very hard. I do think I need to take off the scatter for it though and get something else. Projectile speed's fine. The only projectile technically though is the wave. Projectiles fired per use. That's just a chain. And that's just an explosion. So explosion around me, chain to the enemies, and then that's projectiles. So the only one that this right here actually helps is the projectile itself as well. Because the only thing bouncing off terrains is that projectile. This is nice to have on it. Especially in like places like the crypts and whatnot where you're in close quarters because then it just bounces off the walls. I don't really need the projectile speed for it. My problem is like what other damaging shit can I put in this? Damage against ignited enemies. So this right here is the Electrocute Prime one. This is one of the ones that I would put inside the charge staff. I don't think I can get rid of these three though, so I'd have to take the duration off. And I've had duration not on this one, and it's been fine. The duration can go to like this one over here. That's really nice to have it. The Font of Man is really nice to have though. If I do that, then it loses damage. The duration for the Tempest Bell is very nice though. I need to get another force socket for the Tempest Bell though, because that is pretty big. And then Elemental Conflux, I do think that we're going to try to get rid of this. Which is going to give us a... Well, it's not going to give us crap time because we're going to replace it with the crit one. So many decisions. Alright, I'm off to bed. Nice seeing you again. It was great to see you again, Madge, too. And I wish you the best. I hope you find an excellent job. I hope you find a place that is, you know, accepting and, you know, that you feel really nice to chill there and you're able to do what you like and you enjoy. So I really hope that you can find something that, you know, fits you well. Logan! Madge says bye. He said bye. I don't know if you could hear him, but he said bye. Good night, Madge. Have a great one. I'll be around, hopefully, again, consistently.
Bye, Madge.
There he is. Alright. Back to decisions. Okay, but I think I'm going to commit to the charge staff for this one. There we go. And then that allows me to, right here, electrocute prime enemies. And then I need the one that says my lightning thing doesn't do shock damage, because these don't do shock damage anyway anymore with my helmet. I think that's probably in my stash. Skill gems. Yep, Spore Skill cannot inflict shock. Lightning damage from Spore Skill contributes to electrocution buildup. That's what we want. This is very strong with the combination of this helmet, because since this is doing chill damage and not shock damage, I don't actually lose shock, and shock is generated by my Herald of Ash and ignites. Also a portion of my fire damage that I do conversions anyway. But now I can permanently electrocute things. And I think I'm keeping the rest of that on there. More physical damage for Tempest Flurry. Mana if I actually end up hitting something. Less cost because it's the main thing that procs the charged staff. And attack speed because that helps out with charged staff. I mean, I could... Oh, I can't put that in there. I'm like, I could put that one down there, and then, you know, we'll see if that works. Can I put this in any of these ones down here? Nope, 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 nope. No, it has to be an active ability, apparently. Alright, so let's get our crit gem. These ones right here are great, but they're both defensives. Cast on crit. Cast on crit. Did I don't know if I buffed either. Cast on freeze. That one has 20%. Cast on shock. Cast on crit. Cast on crit. Cast on... Why the fuck do I have so many? Oh, this one's corrupted. It's a 4-slot corrupted one. I think I was trying to corrupt them, but then I realized that you can't... That was actually like my learning experience that, hey, once you corrupt something, you can't increase the quality. And the quality of this is pretty essential to do. I have winter. I have winter again. There's another Eye of Winter because we can put 3 in there if we wanted to. We don't really want projectile speed on those ones either because we want them to stay close to a boss because it's supposed to help you with crit. Yeah, inflicts critical weakness on hit. Can stack up 20 times, so it gives you another 10% increased critical hit chance if you have multiple of them going out there. I made this one by accident. I was very pissed off that I made this one by accident. Okay, so we're just gonna go with a... Yeah, I was mad because I already made one, and now I have a 17 of it, and I was trying to make a 17 of my Elemental Conflux, but I have 16 at 20, so it's still really good. This Cast on Freeze one is really good, especially if you're clearing. Like, it goes off all the damn time. Cast on Critical is what we're going to use, though. It's still 100 Spirit. And I think that we're going to... That's 16, and that's 15, so we're going to go with the 16. And then... And then actually I want to socket this in, and I want to see what skills it generates on its own when you use a skill gem. So level gem, let's go ahead and get 3. And then I have winter. Inflict cold exposure for 8 seconds on critical hit with cold damage. Lowers the enemy's resistance to the corresponding damage type, so it's the cold damage, which is okay. Cannot afflict ailments. I don't need it to do that. I need it to crit. Right? Projectiles from supported skills. Pierce an enemy. Pierce an enemy projectiles support skill. Deal 30% less damage if they've pierced an enemy. So is it after they pierce an enemy they do 30% less damage to the next thing? I think that's the case. Is it a spell? It is, I mean, it has to be, right? It's legit a sorcerer spell. So like this one right here, less cast speed and sports skill deals 40% more damage with hits. I feel like that's pretty good. I wonder if the Echo one works for it too, though. The one that I had for Comet. The Comet one for crit is really cool too. I don't know if Eye of Winter is better than Comet, especially with the Comet like duplication that it does. Skills gain 40% increased energy. Faster, 40%, so 40% on the crit. It's already at 45, so this will be 85. I think that I have to go with that, actually. I don't have the... Now I'm second guessing myself. It's like, now I don't have the upgrade materials to upgrade this fully anyway. So maybe I use this one for the 4. But then I don't know if I'm gonna like want the 4 more. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can get a 4th one of these eventually, or buy one. Because I feel like this right here will just make it create more. There's the 4. Eye of Winter 15, 16, and 16. So we're gonna put the 2 16s in. And then 40% increased energy. I'm not really looking for it to do its like the damage of Eye of Winter, because I don't think the Eye of Winter damage is actually all that great. The objective is to get more crit. So you send those out, they last for a little while, they increase your crit chance on that individual so that you can get more crit, so you can continue critting, which is meant for like boss damage type stuff. I think. I would assume. Ugh, let me readjust here, get more comfy. Cast on critical, I need 146 int to utilize this one, which is less than what the elemental conflux was. Not by a lot. Oh, I did this. And now it's hurting me. Ow. Alrighty. Back at it. The question is, I think I'm just going to put another one in. I don't need it to do its like super damage. I just need it to like super amp up. If I have 3 of them going off, then there's a good chance that they get all the way to the 10 on things that it damages. So we'll try that. Has the same amount of spirit consumption as the previous one. And then we need to still find something up here for these. Elemental conflux doesn't, or elemental expression doesn't show up on like the listing, which makes it super annoying. But it does say like I could use it, but I don't know if it affects it. Oh, it definitely does. Look at that. From 379, and the cast 15% less cast speed doesn't really matter, so it's just pure 40% damage. That's huge. Huge. Oh, okay, you can't put that in there. You can definitely make projectiles faster. I'm pretty sure I brought those ones out of that. Like, it's like, how do you know what to place in this without it actively like telling you what you can place in there? Like, I don't even know what these ones do, but that one I can put in. So that's shocking hits, but this one can't do ailments, so this one would be useless inside that spot. Quite literally useless.
thunderous demise.
Wow. You put this in here because you wanted to do cold damage. Because my lightning is already doing cold chill or chill effect. And you want it to be able to freeze things. To proc the shatter that procs killing other things. And so on and so forth. That is kind of like a big discrepancy in that. To a shocked enemy. Can I put this up in that? I can. I don't know if that's going to generate a whole ton because it depends on if enough of this does killing blows to things. I don't think it generally does. But I feel like over here it's not actively giving killing blows with Herald of Thunder either. There's so much to try to figure out with the layer of building in this. But we are going to figure it out. That was huge. This right here is huge with the damage increases. Okay. Now I feel like I just need to go in here and like get my skill gems. Stun build up I don't care about. Can I echo it? No, I can't echo anything because that is just a area around you or target locations. Echo causing their effects to happen again after a short delay. Actually, I'm curious. I'm gonna put this right here and put this down here. No, spell echo doesn't work on that either. Okay. Once I get enough of the gym cutter things to upgrade this, though, this will be the way to go. Which will be one less Eye of Winter until I can upgrade it, or I can just find a way to upgrade. Get the fourth one. The fourth ones I think are relatively cheaper than obviously the perfect one that I just got for this one. That's super low compared to what we had in the past, though, too. Kind of makes me wonder if I'm just biting my foot while trying to use this thing. I like it, and I think it's very complex on how it goes, and there's some cool synergies between it. But I could just be biting my foot because if since I'm using lightning abilities, if I just full went lightning abilities with crit, like, there's a good chance that's pretty fucking good. Obviously, the heralds would be there too. But I like trying to make this build work. I kind of just want to fucking play now. Like, I feel like I've been doing this for too long. Skills empowered by supported skill. Minions. Speed. Both of these ones, Elemental Discharge and Burning Inspiration. This one you need Runic, and so I can't put it on like anything. But this one over here, I technically could have put it on the Elemental one. I believe, yeah. So it goes right here, and so I can Elemental Discharge. It's going to consume the stuff that's on them, though. So like consuming shock deals 1 to 80% of your intelligence as lightning damage. Like I don't have like I have a decent amount of intelligence, but it's not like monstrous or anything. And I feel like it consuming the affliction on them is actually worse. Because it's going to consume freeze, shock, and ignite. Ignite does a ton of damage by itself. Shock increases the damage I do to a target, and freeze obviously CCs them. So I feel like that's not the best thing I could put on there. Cannot generate power things. Cold damage. That's not what I want either. All gems. Let's try crit. Critical chance to critically hit. Support skills have an 8. Cool. No, that's not going to happen. Support skills gain 25% increased critical hit chance each second up to 100. I have this somewhere. The critical hit chance is lost whenever this a skill supported by inevitable critically hit. So this is like just guaranteed crits over time. So inevitable critical. It's fortress. I want to say I'm wearing it somewhere. Yep, right here. So if I put inevitable critical on one of these two, it's bound to get a critical strike at some point, which will increase my damage and so on by all the crit things, but it'll also help generate cast on crit stuff. So I want to say Herald of Ice hits more than Herald of Thunder, but it's based on a time thing, right? So I guess it'd probably be better on Herald of Thunder. Deals kills a shocking enemy.
Shocking.
We can see if this will actually generate that. Feels like a cop-out, but we want to test something out. We just want to try it, right? So let's go put all this stuff back in here now. And then skills. And then level gem. And then... oh. Before we go actually try something out, maybe we should try to finish spinning the rest of our points, huh? So if we're going full crit, I kind of want to get back to this. How would I go about doing that? That right there gives us our 3, but that one right there is huge. I can't take this point away because that's what made me able to utilize my last skill gem to eat up all of the spirit perfectly. This always happens. Like every time I start to make a build, I end up having to, like, I'm just 1 point shy. I'm just 1 point shy. I feel like I'm just 1 point shy all the fucking time. One thing we can do, we can take this out though. We did the skill speed, but now we're going back into crit, so we can get our crit back. Take that back out and put it over here. I do want this one. It's because it's 5% extra damage. The same thing, this is 5% extra damage of your overall damage, duplicated as additional lightning. That's why these two nodes over here are super strong. If I don't run this down here, I'm running these two because each one gives you 10% extra damage. Also creates like a chilled ground and a lightning ground. I'm really just kind of stuck in a spot because like this right here is very strong because it's 5% increased attack. The shock chance not super important though, and I spent a lot of points to get down here for it. It's attack. And so just like if we put because this is skill speed, not attack speed. But this is attack speed. So this one right here is 5% attack speed. Right here, this would be 7 if we got it. And I think I can snag these two because it's just 2 and get rid of these. It does say increase attack and cast speed with lightning still. So it like double dips. Which is the problem. So if we go over here. And we jump up here to our Tempest. We have an attack time. Or attack per second anyway. Of 4.67. If we take this away, was it 4.6 seconds? Why can't I put that back?
Time to refocus.
Where'd all my... Where'd my point go? Okay, I was super confused of what the hell is going on there. So we had to do this to this, and then take this one to over here, and then apply it.
Let's try some. What is it?
Okay, yeah. Anyway. 4.67. If I take this away, 4.57. So it's like it's actually not crazy. It makes me wonder, like, attacks per second, like, if it's fucking worth it to buff into that, because I have this one down here, 1% attack speed per 15 dex, which gives me a decent amount of attack speed, because I have like 200 something dex. So we got that crit back. And now we have 4 points now. And we can get back into this crit right here, because this was crit as well, 15. That's crit damage bonus. And then we have crit hit, and this was 20% crit. And then crit damage if you've dealt a non-critical hit recently, which is constantly, right? Because if you're not critting, you're hitting non-crit, so you get 20% increased damage. Critical damage bonus on it all the time. And we have 4 points, and that's 3. So we'd be able to get this crit hit chance up here too. And get back to that. Attack speed, attack speed, attack speed. There's a lot of attack speed up there. It would take me too much to get over there. Ooh. I think I'm gonna try to just go straight crit again. I mean, that crit gave all the crit chance anyway, boosted that up quite a bit. 4.57 as well. Attacks per second. Attack time is 0.22. That went up a decent margin as well. So many decisions. Because, like, this... No, it wasn't. Is it down here? This one down here is huge, too. Alright.
Time to refocus.
Double check it. Just make sure everything got stayed in the right spot. Because, see, this one shows that I still got that point right there. So what did it take? Or did I put that point in there because I didn't have something else to put it in? I got, like, right here, this is what's not making unallocated. Okay, so it's just, this right here, this is just shining for no reason. I think. Because the problem is I feel like I'm going to, like, go into a zone and then it's going to be gone or swapped back. But let's actually play the game. We're on, I think we're on 13s. We are on 13s, but let's do some 12s and try to get something as area contains 10% additional packs of vowel monsters. Chilled ground. They all do increased damage of every kind. That's okay, because now we are rocking Gucci on our resistances at the moment. This one's all set up to go. Map completed already, and that's what gave me these breaches. Let's go ahead and go do this one. It's just a breach by itself. And we'll see how our cast on crit fares. I just feel like it generates kind of slow. My damage seems great. But I am just killing these low-B things.
Whatever just hit me took damn near my whole shield. You know what? I'm feeling like whatever I did to the build, I'm not. Oh, something's wrong. What? With the reorganization that I did, I don't have Herald the Ash going off. Since I don't have Herald the Ash going off, I don't have my shocks.
Yes.
I'm sure we can identify too, but alright, so we need to adjust something. 159, and I think the highest thing that we have as far as requires intelligence is going to be this, which requires 146. So we can take 2 of these and designate them to strength. What the fuck? $149.
Time to refocus.
It's not saying that I can't put it in there. It's just not giving me the ability to put it in there. Oh. Oh. No, 151 is still it because these ones are level 16, which is 151.
Go on.
Got you. Alright, so these have to stay int. That gives us that back. And then we're going to change these to strength. Which should allow us to... There we go. Are all the things activated? I got a lot of things, but... Yep. Okay.
Let's try something different.
Now let's try this again. Because half my build wasn't working there because the shocks weren't going off. There you go, you see the fire now. And then there's the herald popping off. There we go. I feel like that actually... There we go. Look at that crit build up. Wakey wakey people, so you can blow up. There we go. I feel better. I feel a little bit better about it. Okay, let's go down here. That's our breach. Yeah, I feel like I really want to get the prisms to upgrade the other one because I feel like the 10 additional energy on things, or it might be 10 energy reduction on it, is just going to be huge for it. I'm missing my entryway because I could have gone all the way over there. I have to go all the way over there. What a close-ended map. There's another thing over there, too. Come on, where's all the big bad guys? What posted? Okay.
It's not reading my SSD, so
That's not good either.
Or it's an over
I mean, it's going okay at the moment. I need to amp up this ability because this is a corrupted version of it, but I don't have the quality on it. And that one will give you a 10% reduced reservations on it. Now, I don't know if that's 10% reduced reservations on like the amount of spirit it takes, or
maybe 10% reduced of how
like
much
the
it takes to actually
energy. I did have this one though, which support skills generate 40% increased energy, which definitely helps with this. I had to fix an issue with some of my stat weights when I changed stuff up because my Herald of Ash wasn't working. And I was like, this isn't feeling all that great. And then I realized it wasn't shocking anything. And then once I put that on, I am generating a lot more crits a lot faster. It's still eating the shit out of my mana periodically, but like when it actually goes off, see how my mana just jumps down periodically?
Yeah.
But I mean, so far it's doing alright. I haven't really fought a boss with it, you know? And that's going to kind of be the bigger determining factor of it. And I know people have like a build for map clearing and then a build for bosses, but I don't feel like I've gotten that far to need to do that. Let's go this way. Mana is a problem again. Wow, okay, whatever I did right there, I was critting the hell out of everything. I need mana. Put this down because it's my font of mana, and if I stay near it, I actually just gain mana. Wow. I mean, so far, pretty good. I'm not really getting a ton of procs of the crit on the cast on crit, but everything else, damage-wise, feels really good. That felt great. That guy just fucking vanished. One-shotting everything, but we're doing a relatively good job of clearing. Alright. We completed the map. So now we can go do that breach, which will be the bigger test of whether or not this build is doing okay. It'd be awesome if we just sat there like shooting out Aya Winters left and right because of all the damage. Aya Winter is great, but I like the Comet Storm one more. So I might throw Comet Storm back on there just because it is a pretty cool ability when you get it to chain. Granted, it's definitely more of a boss ability, but it is still cool when it does it. I'm going to start this in this bitty little freaking area, and I don't have any charges, so this should be awesome. Alright. I feel like I could have went faster with some of that. And I definitely didn't have the resource generation that I wanted with my mana. It wasn't bad. Was not bad though. That was it. Yeah, it wasn't the best breach we've done. Like breaches that have like cut off sections, especially it being this little catty corner thing to start off, it really sucks. You want breaches to be in just like these wide open areas. That way you can just get all of the monsters very quickly.
Speak. Greetings. On with the work.
On that one, put those in. And then we did get a 12. Again. Okay, I want...
Hello there.
What?
Just noticed this one has a color, right?
Okay.
Interesting.
Let's see, I want...
So weird.
I want a greater. I have exalted orbs. What the? I want one, dude. 27 exalted orbs for one greater. No stock. No stock for those either. I mean, go figure. No stock for that. 99.
Oh! Oh, hello.
Oh, snap. It worked. Awesome. Thank you for the follow. And, how are you? I'm doing great, by the way. Sorry if I didn't notice it the moment you were doing it. I was zoning in. I'm trying to, like, finish out a build that I'm hoping I can get to work, and it's not working the way I want it to. But, welcome in. Welcome to the stream. My POE mind fry at this point. Where are you from? I'm from California. I've been in California my whole life. Alright, what else can I trade for this thing? No stock. No stock. No. Nobody wants any of this other stuff for it. 21 of those. Nice place. I don't know. California's expensive, and there's a massive amount of nut jobs over here. If I could uproot like my family and move them all the way to somewhere cheaper, 100% I would. Which game do you stream mostly? I don't know. I haven't really started. I keep being off and on with my my consistency with streaming. So currently I'm streaming Path of Exile, but before I was mostly World of Warcraft streaming. But I have tried to hinder back on World of Warcraft because I play it too much. Alright, is that worth freaking that? That's a lot. I don't know why that's there. Have you ever played Path of Exile? I don't know if that's worth it. Nice to meet you too.
Blue eye. That's weird.
Go to bed.
I came to get the clothes, but I wanted to see if this one was a girl. This one's a girl.
Okay.
She has a color, the white part. She has a blue eye, and then the other one's black or brown.
Honey, go to bed.
That's weird.
Every day so far you've been over there like evaluating your guinea pigs.
Well, yeah, 'cause I didn't know if this one was a girl or boy, but this one's a girl.
Let's see, do I want to get this? Okay, what about I want gem cutters. I want one gem cutters prism. No. 7 for one. I'll do that. There we go. You have an offer, may you share it. Is your offer about any kind of like paying for follower type deal? Because I'm not really gonna do any of that. I mean, you can put whatever you want in the chat. I'm not going to limit you, but I'm, like I said, if it's about like joining a Discord to try to get like followers or join like a group community for followers and all that kind of stuff, like I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to fake the follower portion of this. I'm not committed enough to even attempt to try to pay for that. I've paid for so much additional stuff on top of what I'm doing at the moment that it's not worth it for me to put that kind of money on things. So I want this and have this 103 8. I just want one. It went up in price. Let's see. Basically, I am a professional graphic designer with years of experience specializing in customizing Twitch channels for gamers. Just let me know if you're interested, and I'll design your stuff at a reasonable price. I've already designed all of my stuff. I did it myself. That's all the dragons and stuff that are all over my Twitch and whatnot. Like those I all created. I did them for my brothers too, which it's not like hand-drawn stuff, but I don't want you to spend too much time looking at me if I'm not gonna spend more on that. I did a branding once where I actually went to Fiverr to have somebody do my initial branding for Sage Shifter when I was that, and then I just decided to make my own when I rebranded. But I wish you the best. And good luck in your endeavors. Alright, I'm just gonna commit. We're just gonna grab that real quick. And then now I need to go and grab the one that's not corrupted. Skill gems. Nope. It is skills. Cast on crit. Cast on shock. This one's a 15 one as well. I wonder if I can just... Can I just... No, it won't let me do that. Let's go ahead and we're going to commit this to cast on crit. So that we can put those in there. I already have a gym cutter, so I'm going to use that first. I'm going to grab that with the other ones. Is it just for the spirit? It is. Did it give you anything other than just spirit? Additional effects from quality. 10% reduced reservation. Has 10 maximum energy per 0.1 seconds of base cast time of socketed spells. Socketed spells deal 20% less damage. Like, I don't get the less damage portion of this thing. I don't get that last line right there. Socketed skills deal 20% less damage. Like, is that just part of the skill? And that's not an additional effect from quality? The only quality effect is the reduction in reservation? I'm slightly confused on that, to be honest. Let's go ahead and put that there. We'll put this one there. There, now we have a 24 socketed crit one, and this one can kind of kick rocks. Let's go. We'll see if anybody in the low ranking variety would like a 4-tier cast on crit for 1 exalt. Seems reasonable. Be very good until you get to the point where you actually want to do quality stuff. What level is this? 12? Let's just buff this one up. Magic monsters. Buffed all their damage type. And then we'll throw in one of these. Magic chest. 125% chance to drop.
Speak.
With this reservation, we have 10 more now. I don't think I have a skill that I want to use that requires spirit, though. Like, this one's and this one are both there, but that's 20 spirit, so that's not happening. 10 spirit would be this one. But what I could do is I actually have a skill point in... Where the hell is it at? Down here. That I could take that off and be a little bit closer to okay. Now, actually, there was a chest piece I could have bought that if I would have bought it and then have this reduction on that spell, if I commit to this hard, then I could have kept that. But anyway. Let's see. I got 1 point. I can go into more crit, hit chance. Damage bonus. Energy shield and maximum mana regeneration. Mana regeneration. 4% reduction in cost. Cost of skills is really good to reduce. Because 4% is going to vary. Because like for my 161 mana costing Flicker, it's going to drop it substantially compared to like Tempest Flurry. Because if I put that in there, yeah, 155, but this one only went down by 1 point. But I feel like mana reduction is really good. Mana regeneration is great, but if I just straight reduce the amount of overall mana I'm spending, then my mana regeneration can keep up with it. Because I have reasonable mana regeneration right now, because I have 100.3 per second. And I only have 800.
And shatter they shall.
Alright, I cleared that map. I emptied the bag. Got a new map. Let's go do this one. This might be my last one for the night, for today. And then we will jump on over to bed, work, and then back at it again tomorrow. Maybe I'll start streaming a little bit earlier tomorrow. We'll see. Because tomorrow is my last day at... Well, not my last day, but like my last day before my days off at work. And then I can kind of chill a little bit more. Okay, that was kind of laggy.
No escape.
Dun, dun. Nope, can't go that way. He got electrocuted. I mean, most of them get electrocuted now. Yeah? Huh? Thank you.
Fury unleashed.
I don't like the jumpy boys.
The mighty fall.
A lot of dangerous bad guys. I love the electrocution. I just do. I know it doesn't do a ton of damage, but it just like... It just prevents so much. Because it's not a damaging affix. Kind of like freeze. Even though you can shatter freeze. You can't really do anything with electrocution. But electrocution does just make them stand there doing nothing. Yeah, see, like... And like, it's really good for bosses. Because bosses, you can generate not only freeze buildup, which stops them, but you can electrocute them while they're frozen. And then they just stand there doing nothing. So it's really good for boss stopping. And then hopefully Eye of Winter is going to help me with generating the crits on them, or crits to cast, so that I can just keep casting that on top of them. I kind of wish they lasted longer. You know, I wonder if you can put the duration skill in on it. So affects durations. No, you can't put that in there. Well, damn. Never mind then. That was kind of a cool combo. Let's pick up some of the goodies. Okay. Oh, that's all scary. I don't know what blood thing is. Oh, it's that guy. No, 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 no. Fuck you guys.
Fury
Did that other guy die? No, he's still alive. Now he's dead. That was scary. I never like walking down the screen. It always feels like you have less area, less visual area to work with. And then like my click is what does this, and I feel like that's not great because like if you start clicking on something, then it's not gonna work. Those guys are scary. The demons that like get summoned from killing multiple things together. Okay, that gave me a nada. Whole lot of nada. Okay, back this way now. There's another dude over here. Right there. He kind of fell over. Trying, I missed something? Oh, I did.
I carry few possessions. I don't have room for that.
I felt like I picked up something that I wasn't supposed to, though, which was... What was this? Which doesn't exactly give me a whole lot of space for anything. I can go back to my camp real quick. And it's always the same rotation. You come in here, you talk to homie, so that he can identify, then disenchant, and then you kind of slowly go over any of this and see if there's anything worth value. Most of the weapons I don't actually know, though. Lightning damage attack's not bad. Cold damage resistance, okay. It has cold resistance, lightning resistance, and that, so that's not bad. Then we go to stash. Place currency in first, which are those. And then I have a ring and amulet thing, which is 1 billion of them, just because you try to get the good stuff. This one's 11, which is that one. We got a 14, which is huge. Some 7s. We need to convert those 7s. Start converting this little corner again. We got a 10. We got a 9. 17 skill gem. So my thing is, I wonder if any of my skill gems, if I have spirit 16 is what we want, or 17. I didn't put the waystone in. This waystone that goes right there. Rune right there, and then level up gem. Let's go spirit 16, 16, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 17. Actually, I have a couple 17s. Go to all. I could have swore I already upgraded Frenzy, or that one, but I'm going to do that one, and then all. My cast on critical is already 17? No. Why can't I do it? All. What's it stating? I don't have enough intellect to make it 17. Requires 64. Reaper's Invocation. That sounds interesting as well. I wonder what the hell the difference is. Like you gain energy when you kill something, 40%, 48% increased energy. Maximum energy is 500. Gains socket spells consume 10 energy per 0.1 second of base cast time when triggered. Oh, I think you have to trigger this. This is like the other one that I had. I don't fucking remember what it was. Alright, so we need, in order to do this, we need 164 intellect. Which literally, if we change one thing to it, we get it. That's actually crazy.
Let's try.
Alright, where's Dex?
Something different.
164. That's nuts. Anyway, we go to inventory. Now we should be able to do the cast on critical. And this goes from 42% to 48% increased energy. Which isn't massive, if I'm going to be honest. What the hell? Sure. This person wants to buy my cast on crit one. Probably way cheaper than it needed to be, but I'm never going to use that because I screwed it over. You would have to have one of these, like, if I were to now try to corrupt it and it got that 5th one, that would be massive. But I'm also not in a position to waste these. If that's all I was waiting on was to get those, then absolutely I would try it. I would attempt it anyway. Alright, so now we have this. We've emptied out our bags. Let's go finish clearing off the map. Laggy shit right there. There we go. Back to normal. Alright, I kind of want to just jump in here, so we're going to jump in here. No. I felt like I was getting stuck, and I think it was because of the lag. There's two things that I screwed up there. One is like lag, and that shit happens. But the other one is like I really feel like I gotta take this my main ability off of my click, and no, I want that to be worse. Let's go ahead and put this. Now we'll change the bell to 7. It's because when I'm clicking, if there's something that's there, then it won't actually do the ability. So I think putting it right here, where it's keybind to 5 instead, will let me, like, actually do shit with it. But see, look at my mana regeneration when I'm just using this ability is freaking phenomenal. But the moment I start critting, I start eating the hell out of it because of our elemental expression. That's disappointing. I've been meaning to do that for a while. I've just kind of been like pushing against it because of the fact that I like being able to just click and it does it, but now I can click and press 5 and they both do it. I'm gonna have to get used to pressing 7 in order to put that out. Maybe I don't put... Maybe I put it on 6? 6 or 7? Doesn't matter, I only got like fucking 4 abilities. This is fine, and the reason why I end up defaulting to this is because like when my click right here was actually like was screwing up, I would have to default to shockwave. So I just need to get in the habit of pressing 5 for it. So let's try another waystone key and just press, we're gonna press 5 the entire time. Let's buff it up. Rare chests. Buff the shit out of the bad guys again. And then extra damage, so buff them up even more. Bad monster guys love me. There's a ton of hideouts. Limestone. They're both limestone hideouts? That's weird. How do I get over there? I gotta like go up and around or something? There's another hideout right there. Bunch of limestone hideouts. Let's see. There's also this canal hideout that I've never bothered to go get. Okay, I can't get to that, but I can get to this one. An expedition in it. Alrighty. This is the last one. Even though I said the last one was the last one, this one's definitely the last one. It's not that we're addicted to games. I could stop anytime I wanted to. Alright, there we go. Now we're gonna press... We gotta remember that we're pressing 5 now. We'll see if we have any more of those issues of not being able to press the button. And I'm stuck on a barrel. Oh shit. You know, I really should change actually my charm to the freeze one, because I already have enough cold resistance, so this one's not going to help me with that anymore. I should just grab the immunity to freeze. I wasn't even thinking about that, but my charm is kind of useless because I have over 75 cold resistance now. Okay, I feel like now charge staff is an awkward placement for me to use it for that. So I kind of want to put flicker up here and then charge staff on 4. Yeah, I feel like that would be better.
Relentless assault!
Okay, so we want to try to get as many of these things as we can, but you have to do it in like a line to each other. Monsters, so do we want 100% experience? I don't think it's going to be a very big map. Increase number of rare monsters. Okay, sure.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Whatever the hell that was. Holy crap. That was the big boy dropping a hammer.
Charge complete.
No escape!
Exotic coinage? I don't even know what the hell that is. And I'm not gonna find out because I freaking died. I don't know what the hell I died to. All these guys were charging up, and so they might have just like launched something at me and instantly died. I've had times where I've done these expeditions and it just one tapped me. I don't think that was technically a one tap. I think I could have like hid behind the wall and just did it slowly, and it would have been better. Where's the fun in that, right? It kind of sucks we're gonna leave on a shitty end. The build has changed again. I still like my helmet though, I'm not gonna lie. Like there's times I question it, but the electricity thing, if stuff lives at all, it gets electrified damn near instantly, on top of it getting frozen. So I feel like for bosses and stuff, like even if I can't fight them fast, like I'll be able to slow them, stun them, and electrocute them until I can figure out a way to do better damage. So yeah, that's where we're at. Still just dying away, but we are slowly improving on things still, kind of. Runes. I really need to stop dying so that I can just like actually level up too. But it is what it is. That is going to be end of stream today. Went a little longer than it was supposed to go. Less than yesterday, but more than more than planned. But we are streaming again, so thank you all for coming by, dropping by, and hanging out. I'm going to be doing this, hopefully this time consistently. I feel like I'm kind of being hypocritical because the last couple times I literally said I was going to keep doing it, and I failed to do so. So, can only keep failing and trying again to hopefully succeed one day and be better at this. And I'm going to continue. So, you guys have a great one, and I'll see you later on today at this point. Bye-bye.